Welcome to a Fast and Furious crit style gravel race video. In this race we did 3 laps of a bit more than 10k with a total of 32k. The race took place in a place called Randers, which is actually the city I grew up in, so lots of familiar faces, which was very nice. Before the race really kicks off, let's have a look at the route. First off, we have the hill, which is about 300 meters long with an average gradient of 8.3%. Then we hit the pavement with a nice headwind. Then it's onto the gravel downhill. Then onto some flat muddy gravel. We go under the bridge, more flat gravel, and then we hit the finish line and we do the whole thing 3 times. Alright, let's get into the race. About 1k into each lap we get to the hill. Since this is such a short race, I knew that there would be absolutely no holding back on this hill. Last year this would definitely have been something that I would be struggling with a lot. My weakness is definitely my high-end power. But during this winter I've been working a lot on getting better at these short, very hard efforts. So a race like this was a perfect test to see if what I've been doing in training has actually made me better. Exactly as I thought, there was no holding back on this hill. We pushed big boy watts going ham, but I was feeling surprisingly good all the way to the top. I got over the hill in 3rd position, which was an absolute shock to me, and the best part of it all was that I was actually still feeling quite alright. After the hill we go through this muddy corner, climb a bit more, and then it's up onto the paved road and into the headwind. I have a bit of look around and see that a lot of people were dropped from the group on this hill. We roll on and I try not to do anything too stupid, like going too hard too soon. And then this guy dropped a bomb and set everything on fire. The pace got pretty spicy getting to the gravel downhill, and it is obviously impossible for me to do a race without making any kind of rookie mistake. For a split second I lost focus coming into the gravel downhill, and these guys just started hammering, and of course I lost the group. I worked crazy hard to get back up to the group, but I knew that it was going to be extremely difficult for one man to catch back up to an entire group. But then I caught back up to this young gun, and a bit later these guys. We rolled on for a bit. Then we passed this guy standing on the side of the road after he slipped in a corner. So all of a sudden I was actually in a pretty good position. We are approaching the hill for the 2nd time, and this kind of bossy guy, we'll get back to him in a minute, suggests that we just go steady up over the hill. But then this guy comes flying by. This is the guy we saw before who slipped in a corner, and also the guy who made the first attack on the group, so he is definitely on fire today. But I'm down to play. I really want to get the most out of myself, so I jump onto his wheel and try to keep up all the way to the top. Once again, a nice surprise. I managed to stay with him all the way to the top, but he's not done. He keeps on pushing, as he should, and I try as hard as I can to stay with him. We get all the way to the top, up onto the paved road and onto the headwind. I managed to get up onto his wheel, but this guy is aero as fuck, and I am at this point suffering big time. I work as hard as I can to stay on his wheel, but unfortunately it's completely impossible for me. The bossy guy from before, who is obviously also an expert in bike racing, can't really understand why I can't keep up. We exchange a few words, and then unfortunately I have to let him go. They keep on riding into the distance, and I take a bit of time to kind of re-find my legs and get myself back into race mode. Sorry to interrupt, but I was hoping we could make a deal. Since you're here watching this video, I guess you love gravel racing too. I promise I'll keep on making cool gravel content and work on getting better with every video. If you would then just subscribe to the channel and push the notification button, it would help me more than you know. The bigger the channel gets, the more opportunities I get to make bigger and better videos. That's it. Back to the show. Fucking guy. Alright, so I'm pretty hyped at this point because out in the distance I see the bossy guy from earlier, and honestly I really want to catch him. So I have to push hard all the way to the finish line. There's only a few Ks left at this point. Let's get it. So I actually caught the guy, even though he had a mechanical, so it's not that huge of a win. But I ended up in 3rd place, which was very nice. I learned that my high-end power has definitely gotten better, and I also felt way more in control riding fast on the gravel sections. I also learned that I need to work on my ability to stay with the group. That's some technical stuff I need to work on. And also on my ability to stay aero and push good power. So there's a few things to work on before the season really kicks off. That's actually it for today's video. Hope you liked it. If you do, please like and subscribe and all that jazz. See you in the next one.